Can you imagine working with a know-it-all?
People forget that you're a dickhead.
Blake is an effing crazy B-word.
Because people have spent more than a year invested in hating your guts.
She generally has an air of herself that she's better than people.
Doesn't want to listen.
Blake was manic. Blake was horrible, mean. Her cut of the film was terrible.
Doesn't know what they're doing.
And she's not afraid to minimize and distract, belittle people.
And then costing you millions.
She undermined Justin all the time with directing.
I'm so nosy. I know. And my nose is so big.
Yes. Sometimes she would stop the scene mid-shot and move his head so it was at a different angle. She was very demeaning with him and basically tried to direct the movie herself. Blake Lively's hijacking of the film was extremely costly to Wayfair.
So lots of 16 to 18-hour days for the crew.
Costing you millions.
She could not accept her role as actress and constantly fought with Justin.
As for the production itself, they were behind basically from day one and on.
Collaboration is kryptonite.
The days would run way over schedule and over budget in that all crew members were racking up overtime.
Costing you millions.
The set was often held up by Blake, either calling in sick, being in London with her husband, going to Taylor Swift concerts, whatever.
They said 90% of the time it was her fault. They were running behind each day.
Walk on eggshells.
It was like poking the hornet's nest when trying to get her out of her trailer.
She held up production all the time with various things. A lot of the time, upset about the wardrobe that she picked out, was constantly rewriting the script and refusing to do the script as written.
If you're running late, it can really be extremely expensive.
$25 million was what it was supposed to be made at. It ends up getting finished at $40 million due to Blake's increased wardrobe.
In It Ends With Us, the costume design for Lily Bloom, played by Blake Lively, fails spectacularly, with many viewers expressing confusion about its messaging and its distracting nature.
She didn't want to wear a costume that the costume designer had picked out. She would bring her own outfits from home and delay production for hours.
Collaboration is kryptonite.
On this particular day, they were far behind. She put on something from home. He said something like, "I'm not sure, it looks a little frumpy." She got very offended. Frumpy.
Collaboration is kryptonite.
Seeing he pissed her off, and now production was going to be delayed many more hours, he said, "No, it's great. You look sexy." And then she said, "Sexy?
You gotta walk on eggshells."
She wears extremely casual jackets, like something you would wear to a bonfire night.
Her clothing choices feel chaotic and disconnected.
And she's got those coats on with luxury red carpet dresses, and the mismatch is just so extreme.
Clashing with Lily's personality, her lifestyle, and the tone of the story.
I think it's supposed to feel avant-garde and cool, but it just feels like she doesn't have an appropriate jacket.
Doesn't know what they're doing.
Rather than complimenting her natural beauty and reflecting the narrative, the outfits are over the top, unpredictable, and often distracting.
Like wearing bright blue with brown, and they don't go together. They've got no connection, and they just feel like she has no idea how to dress.
This entire misstep of costume design in this movie only goes to show the importance of professional costume designers who understand the psychology of clothing and its role in storytelling.
Collaboration is kryptonite.
This outfit, it was an important moment because it's the opening day, and what would that mean, kind of getting dressed up for your opening day? The pattern mixing was essential here to kind of bring that in. We have this bold gold striped shirt from Cezanne that's kind of an oversized drape to it, mixed with these incredible sort of artisanal tapestry patchwork pants for Magnolia Pearl.
It is not normal for costume designers to not work closely with a director or a writer or producer.
This is a polarizing look. People were seeing paparazzi shots of it and not knowing who the character is, and the way the pant and boxer is draped right there, there's proportionizing that isn't just perfect.
And it is certainly not normal for an actor to step into that position and assume control over it.
So I think we see a lot of boxer, and the pant needs to be hiked up a little bit more so you can understand the full editorialization of what this look is.
So obviously Blake leveraged the fact that she had a closer relationship with this costume designer to gain more control over what her character was wearing.
One of my favorite outfits is the blue outfit she wears. She wears a little blue corset with striped shorts and a yellow kimono. I don't think it's styled well at all, but I do like that blue corset on Blake. But then she's wearing like pajama shorts that you do the gardening in, and they don't make sense together. One is an evening top, one is like for going to bed, and they don't tell a story. And it's like, why would you ever choose to wear those items of clothing together? What are you even doing in them?
So I think really kind of creating these moments of this like high glam versus these sort of patchwork antiquity day looks was an important element in her character, and it was really amazing to be able to kind of really bookend who Lily is with this the kind of alpha and omega of style.
Look, I don't care if you like or subscribe, but I want to know, how did you feel about Lily's wardrobe?